It's wild, man. Every time you guys come through, we've got a chance to talk a couple of times now, but I feel like you've always just been honored or are about to be honored for something. And I wonder when you get one of those, that recognition, when Time magazine says, hey, you're one of the 100 most future heavily influential people on the planet, do you get something like that? And obviously it's an honor. Is it daunting? Is it, oh man, I got to live up to this. I got to do this now. I got to be this person.
Yeah, I definitely think that when we were, at the event and amongst all of the other honorees, it is kind of, it's, I guess, overwhelming in a way. It's quite amazing to think that Bindi and I would be part of this incredible group. But at the same time, I think for us, we've just always had this drive and this passion. And I think it's because of mum and because of dad that really instilled that for us. And I mean, growing up in a zoo, it's hard not to be passionate about it, but we kind of work every day towards this goal and towards this mission. And when you have recognition like that, it kind of, it really, I don't know, it's I guess validating in a way, but it's also, just it really means a lot to know that what you're doing, your message is reaching people and people are listening to that. That's what I really take away from that. And I think it's so important as young people to inspire that next generation and to try and get as many people involved, because there's some pretty crazy things that are facing the world, and it's up to young people, I think, to fix those problems, quite honestly.
I agree, and I find too it's like another recognition for conservation. So
Totally.
I looked when Steve got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He's the first and only conservationist to have been recognized like that. So it's kind of bringing that to the forefront. And
it's a win for wildlife and conservation.
Last night, it is very humbling last night to sit there amongst all these politicians and scientists and amazing people doing incredible things. And then you're like, well, I'm here for conservation.
Yeah,
and
I'm here for the animals.
And it is fantastic. But, the world has finally learned that conservation is not just about protecting little woodland creatures. It's ultimately about protecting us. And when it was the president of Costa Rica who spoke, and he said when he talks to his people about why climate change is an issue, and his people will say, but what about jobs and medicine and the things that we need today? And he'll say, if we don't address climate change, it'll affect all of that. And we're seeing it. We're seeing it in places like Australia, where drought is causing people who have farmed for generations to not be able to continue. Climate change isn't about weather. It's about something much bigger of a trend, and that affects jobs. And it's so heartwarming to hear young people saying, I get it and I want to do something about it. And it's not a sad thing, it's a positive thing. We can make change, we can do it now, and if we all do something, we'll be okay.